August 22, 2017, and at the chairman television station, Wazobia TV channel 98 on top of Go TV cable, Star Times channel 195, My TV channel 17, UHF 57, where all you need to do is to turn your antenna small and on top of DSTV channel 259. But just in case television is far from you, log on to Facebook, www.facebook.com/Wazobia Max. You follow us as we discuss all the action to the way they come on smoke inside Nigeria political boxing ring. The matter don't easy now, based on say we get Twitter. Just tweet at us at Wazobia Max with the hashtag #AsidHot. All your contributions will gather everything. Drop them down. Give you license to chook man inside and talk and do it in take me for the. So that those who don't give the mandate to represent us, they go respect the principle of I go speak Latin. Vox populi, vox deo. That is the voice of the people, not the voice of God, and do the right thing to move this our country forward. My name now is Ugo Chokwode. And as usual, I'm not the alone inside studio. I deal with my brother. When Sabi, where will I say concerning politics matter? As it is hot.
Yes, another brightful Tuesday morning now don't carry come on our way, and the program remains as it is hot. That Ogbonge political program where they searching out issues where they happen around us, either socially, politically. Now they table down here before now, so that at least our viewers and the Nigerians at large will be say, or at least will be say somehow, that they slightly far from issues like this. Now we feel they do up to date because now our own responsibility. We don't telling us say Nigeria nobody anybody country. Now everybody get a collective will, now collective decision will define this country Nigeria. I mean I also bear in mind say we get 3 solid telephone line for them. I want toll free line. The toll free line they very free. Now for us just call, contribute. The payment been a lever for us. My name never changed. My name remains Kubi, and this is As It Is Hot.
Make we no waste time. Make we go straight into the discussion we don't carry come. Una go remember say yesterday, it is significant. Sake of say after over 3 months, when President Buhari carry waka go Abuja House for London based on medical vacation, he returned to Obodo, Nigeria. And during that period, when plenty Nigerians they complain, say we want to hear from Oga Presido, make him tell us what's in their mind, make him tell us as the matter they go for inside Obodo, Nigeria. He can give nationwide broadcast. For that nationwide broadcast, some people been the forecast say Oga Presido go talk this, he go talk that, but he just keep am kiss, short, sharp, and simple, and he hit the nail for the head. But we can't ask people say this talk when Oga Presido talk as they concern the situation of things inside Obodo, Nigeria. It inspire any hope? How you take reason the matter? When I go remember say yesterday we been apologize, say our telephone lines get as it go be. But now blessing in disguise because today, as soon as we replay this broadcast, we go through the phone lines open and make you call to talk. Even though somehow the telephone lines, we go slap the telephone, make we see whether the thing go connect. But make we not just watch the broadcast of Oga Presido, here waiting to get to talk about Obodo, Nigeria. We get other platforms, so if you connect us through Facebook, Twitter, we go make sure say we gather these comments them. Just sure, make everybody when they start Obodo, Nigeria really understand. Again, watch the broadcast of Oga Presido to Nigerians.
My dear citizens, I am very grateful to God and to all Nigerians for their prayers. I am pleased to be back on home soil among my brothers and sisters. In the course of my stay in the United Kingdom, I have been kept in daily touch with events at home. Nigerians are robust and lively in discussing their affairs. But I was distressed to notice that some of the comments, especially in the social media, have crossed our national red lines by daring to question our collective existence as a nation. This is a step too far. In 2003, after I joined partisan politics, the late Chief Emeka Ojukwu came and stayed as my guest in my hometown, Daura. Over 2 days, we discussed in great depth till late into the night and analyzed the problems of Nigeria. We both came to the conclusion that the country must remain one and united. Nigerians' unity is settled and not negotiable. We shall not allow irresponsible elements to start trouble, and when things get bad, they run away and settle others with the responsibility of bringing back order, if necessary, with their blood. Every Nigerian has the right to live and pursue his business anywhere in Nigeria without let or hindrance. I believe the very vast majority of Nigerians share this view. This is not to deny that there are legitimate concerns. Every group has a grievance, but the beauty and attraction of a federation is that it allows different groups to air their grievances and work out a mode of coexistence. The National Assembly and the National Council of States are the legitimate and appropriate bodies for national discourse. The national consensus is that it is better to live together than to live apart. Furthermore, I am charging the security agencies not to let the successes achieved in the last 18 months be a sign to relax. Terrorists and criminals must be fought and destroyed relentlessly so that the majority of us can live in peace and safety. Therefore, we are going to reinforce and reinvigorate the fight not only against the elements of Boko Haram, which are attempting a new series of attacks on soft targets, kidnappings, farmers versus herdsmen clashes, in addition to ethnic violence fueled by political mischief makers. We shall tackle them all. Finally, dear Nigerians, our collective interest now is to eschew petty differences and come together to face common challenges of economic security, political evolution and integration, as well as lasting peace among all Nigerians. I remain resolutely committed to ensuring that these goals are achieved and maintained. I am so glad to be home. Thank you, and God bless our dear nation.
Una don hear wetin our Oga President talk for the presidential broadcast yesterday as e take concern wetin e get to tell Nigerians after im period when he spend abroad. Wetin we go do now na to rush enter inside market. When we go market come back, we go continue the conversation as e take concern all the things wey be say President Muhammadu Buhari talk, wetin Nigerians expect and wetin dem hear, and whether this particular broadcast, whether the thing restore any kind of hope for the mind of Nigerians or you as a Nigerian. And no go anywhere, we dey come back now still as e dey hot.
Yes, and welcome back to the program now as it is hot. And once again, for our viewers to watch us for Go TV channel 98, Star Times channel 195, and the My TV channel 17, Free to Watch channel 57, or perhaps they do DSTV channel 259. As it is hot, that Bunga program with the sunshine out issues concerning political issues where they happen for Nigeria and other related issues now don't carry coming away. And today, matter now still a clip from this in the event we played out yesterday, where the Oga President will actually just return from a medical vacation for UK, where he give us one national speech, and we actually played that particular speech for now. And also look into the issues we actually table down. And then our phone lines, we go try open our phone lines as well, so that at least now go also feel call and contribute. And at the same time also look into messages we una send. From waiting I see, so now this thing when they are at the arrival point of Oga President, and the greeting where they actually give where the military they give them. And this one also shows at least in as much as we don't they anticipate the return of Oga President, we don't eventually see them, and following the speech Oga President will give, where they also they well detailed with different issues where they happen for Budu Nigeria in his absence. At least he will give us that sense of hope. So yes, at least our leader, our president, don't actually come back, and then make us see as the nation go move on from here. From
that particular broadcast when Oga President being tell Nigerians yesterday, but people don't react, talk, say, he gets some issues where we say that they expect saying go talk and talk the matter well, but he just be like say that summary that I mean can give. Now when I go remember say yesterday after we played the broadcast, we been come out come talk say it is very very important we emphasize on action, because now action and be the ultimate. If you talk whether na 22 paragraphs or 16 pages and we don't see comments, I go speak English, commensurate action, that is action will match all the talk where you talk or even pass them. Now be saying a waste of time. The situation where Nigerians they faced with today na very very serious situation, and now why people believe say government wey we don't come out give the mandate to represent us, they go do everything what they do to use the ensure say they move this country forward. I go speak another English. So people will remain disillusioned if you be like say the government don't even understand the problems when we say they face us. So we need now make government, and when I say government now, I mean all the levels or tiers of government, federal, state, local. I mean all the arms or organs of government, legislature, executive, judiciary. Make them pool resources, make them galvanize. See how they go take move this country forward, because the people when they lead, they look say, okay, oh, make we see the leg when government go carry. Make we see the hand when government go use deal with some issues. If it can't be like saying now all talk and no action, now we say we go to waste time. We need to see things when we say people go see, they move forward, they move this our country forward. But it can't be like say a long story with a year, plenty talk and the rest of them. So we must begin to see action, because Nigerians no voting government when go come they talk. We voting government when we say we go begin the act, so that we go beat our chest say, okay, see what we see. Look at the Nigeria economy today. People see they complain. People they lose jobs every day. Families don't feel afford to feed themselves. As they on strike. As we now on the one hand, we go even talk about Lautech when we say going on 2 years now, they don't be on strike. We need to begin to ask questions, and government need to answer all these kind of questions. Not be don't talk. Who are you to talk? Why will you talk? If we not begin to ask important questions, we're not going to see answers, and it going to be like say, hey, make one of us just fold our hands. We don't know where things they go. We need to know the direction when we say the country they go, and the people will go wear the boots now to lead us to the point where we say Nigerians go look say, okay, oh, we they move in a particular direction. Now the government of the day, and by government of the day, oh, irrespective of political party, whether na ABGA you be, whether na PDP, whether na APC, all of you need to understand say, if you dey inside government, the work where you dey do now in the interest of the people. So make una set aside party differences and say how we go take move this our great country Nigeria forward.
Exactly, and I was actually listening to one interview where they grant the senior special advisor on, to Oga President on media matter, Oga Femi Additional, and the callers can say, okay, fine, we don't actually see the things where Oga President talk about, the things where he actually highlight for that particular speech where he then give. And going by what you just mentioned, the same person with the question can also outline some of the things where they actually fail to add up to that thing, like the ASU strike and a couple of other things. Oga Femi Additional, this was actually his response. So yes, say at least say the fact that they don't start from a particular platform means say at least na response make could anticipate. Say now gradually say Oga President always said to say at least with these particular ones where you don't actually offer Nigerians these issues where you don't actually have sport, where you don't tell Nigerians on how they will take address them and tackle them. Say now at least na a proper start. So that with time, gradually they will look into other areas of the national issues where they're on ground. But then we can also ask ourselves, we don't see people they present issues. We don't see government they say, okay, we'll address certain issues and the issues will be addressed keenly and all that. But then how keenly are these issues being addressed? Now, be one very important question what they ask, because in as much as we know, say the presence of our God president feed somehow they give us hope, but say a lot of people still don't question on how this present government they take address issues, the kind ginger where they take address issues. They don't get that ginger because a lot of issues that they don't actually address are being addressed wrongly or perhaps sluggishly. And if we don't talk, say, okay, you don't highlight these few things where you don't highlight, and the step on how to key into them, ensure say you provide solutions and answers to them. Say, in the same way, we will see a quick intervention to all these things, at least. So Nigerians go daily rest assured, say, at least they would not say you talk and you can't stick to your word. And beside that, Oga President will be the only person will get the responsibility. As the president, make you also give directives, say, look, if you are the Minister of Education, if you are the Minister of Welfare, if you are the Minister of Works and Housing, if you are this, make sure say your ministry dey effective. All these complaints wey dey emerge from your ministries, we no want to dey hear am. It is the responsibility of the Minister of Education to look into the educational sector, look into wetin dey happen there, address them. ASUU is on strike right now over allowances matter, and nothing is being done. Okay, no, we are very much aware say they hold meeting, but wetin be the whole essence of that meeting? How come? For how long are we going to keep having meeting, and in the end the meeting no will get conclusion? And for how long are we going to keep having strike, and in the end just like say every year na turn by turn kind of event? Make we get a lasting solution to this problem. Make we know say yes, at least the educational system is addressed. Chukudi just raised the issue about LAUTECH. LAUTECH has been on strike in the last 2 years, close to 2 years. And we get governors, Ralph Adewashola and the Oyo State governor, we say now their responsibility to make sure say they handle that particular, because it's a state university, both owned by two states. So what do you think say the fate of these children, this particular state will be? I'll keep emphasizing on this for as long as these people they on strike. I'll just keep emphasizing on it. It is your responsibility. Get on it and do what you have to do.
Very true. For what we could be done emphasize, they're very, very clear. Say our problems still remain with us. What we as Nigerians want to see that solution to this particular problem. People when the government when they be like say maybe they don't get idea on how to solve these problems wey we dey face, or e be like say somehow the idea wey dem don put inside e be like say e no see solution. Time don reach for those people to comot for inside government, because we need people wey be say dem dey passionate to serve, dem dey ready to make sacrifices, and people wey be say go do everything wey dem fit do to use see say things dey go right. A person no go just phone in and talk say after all we have tried, we have not seen result. The reason why you dey government not be because of say God call you o. And we know say that one they follow. The reason why you dey government not because say you just enjoy to dey government. We know say that one follow. The reason why you dey government ultimately now in service to the people. Even though you be leader, you get what they call leadership by servitude. In the sense say you be leader but you be servant, because the people when we say you dey lead, if they call you anytime you must answer.
Yes.
So we need to begin to see results. If we know they see results, now we say all the talk where they talk, we know they see anything. All the action where they take, we know they see anything. And opportunity there for us to come back to the drawing board. Even though for Nigeria, it like our drawing board, they don't tiff am. Because since 1999, when we don't return to democratic government, they say, okay, we don't get civilian or democratically elected government, but we go back drawing board. They don't they draw. Chena said they don't sabi draw again.
They go draw film, maybe why then they look good inside. They don't clean the wall, then draw. Me na redraw again.
Redraw. We have been going back to the drawing board. In fact, it be like
drawing board do never. In fact, I try to imagine the amount of drawing board they don't produce.
In fact, to even
they don't produce
how much they don't spend. How much they don't even spend to buy drawing board.
Drawing board, even buy chop, buy
they don't even chop money to save. We are going back to the drawing board. We will make sure 1999 ASUU strike, 2003 ASUU strike. Even though you don't follow for correctly, but 2007 ASUU strike. 2011 ASUU strike, 2015 ASUU strike, government consistently back to back.
Chukudi, government had a deal with ASUU in 2009, and an enumerated list of what government thought they will do, that will fulfill, going by the demands of ASUU. 2009, 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, almost a decade. We still don't have the same particular subject. Come on. Our state government are continuing thing. Make we even respect ourselves. Make we act as leaders. It is not our responsibility to remind our leaders what they're supposed to do. It is not.
True. Because the reason why you did that is because you understand. You not just make mistake, find yourself there. At least those when we elect, they campaign, say, okay, I know the problem.
Now they choose
if I find myself there,
we'll
I
go do this one for now.
The people when they appoint you because the person when we elect believe, say, if this person work with me, we go feel achieve results. How did this talk about say in 1 year this is what we are going to do? Some people they forget that they believe say that 1 year no go ever come or 2 years no go ever come. At least May 29, 2015, this government enter. May 29, 2016, 1 year. May 29, 2017, 2 years. May 29, 2018, by the grace of God, 3 years. May 29, 2019, 4 years. Scorecard. The guy what they call scorecard. Where people go carry and look say, what you don't even do, say.
Exactly.
People they ask ourselves say, the Nigerian people when would they lead? The fact say people no they believe any government. This will not be a matter of PDP, APC. Why many of us they come and they talk say all this government them be the same job. Them be the same. Now because of say we don't see una finish.
Over time, we don't in fact.
May una cover una nakedness small. Okay, at least President Muhammadu Buhari he cover nakedness because we don't see politicians when they drive big jeep. When we know where they start from, big jeep. Live for big house. We know where they start from, big house. Abroad, holiday, this, big salary. We know where they start from, but big salary. At least because the President Muhammadu Buhari say, oh, he not too big. He they drive small motor. He not get property. According to what they tell us, so he do this, he do that. And according to what he talk, he don't even get money to buy form to contest for election. We say yes, this man is different from the other people. Okay, let's give them a benefit, or maybe we call it
benefit of doubt.
Okay, we can't give benefit of that finish. It can't be like say that benefit.
Like they don't talk to reality.
So this is a wake-up call to the government who could be a go contest election. No, this is a wake-up call for the government to rise up.
Go ahead and contest. They back you up. Anyway, they carry that placard. We must vote for Chukwudi. What do you want to contest for? Which of the position?
Why they close eyes to tell me to go contest?
No, not the passion.
Meaning say you don't believe or you think that they lie.
No, if somebody like you vote,
no, why you they close eyes?
Now the passion say you talk, say you won't vote, you won't contest.
If you tell somebody say I love you, they close eyes, he go believe you. Why I talk say I won't contest, you say go. Come they face this other side. Meaning say you they try with her or something.
No. Because I know say if you enter, me I they follow you behind. I go be your PA or probably be your deputy. What will they talk about?
No, why you go they choose? Why you they choose position? No, it's not for you to choose.
Me go decide.
No, it's not for you to choose.
No, not
even President Muhammadu Buhari, not being just choose the party agree. No, it's going to be different. We're not going that way. Who could be when I enter? We must make sacrifice.
Like which kind of sacrifice?
Nobody go send their pikin go abroad.
Thank you very much. 1.
Nobody go abroad for healthcare.
2.
Nobody go abroad for holiday.
3.
Nothing foreign when we go use for this country.
4.
In fact, we go begin the fast daily so that we go save money from kitchen allowance. Make we use our pay salary.
Fast how? Which kind of fast? Understand? Make me understand what you mean by fast.
We no go they chop too much. We just after all, man shall not live by bread alone.
You are who?
Now small food we
you
go
are
chop.
Who? See, if not that one you want bring in OYO. In fact, I no go even support anything. I go say we no go chop. What if we not chop? How will they get energy to take wrong government? You can't talk so we no go chop. You don't want to do sacrifice.
We go chop once now.
You are once. You don't even mention twice. Now once they mention. I tell you they design me for fasting.
We go take Gary.
No, young man, please. Gary might be my destiny, but not be that kind destiny, please. I respect yourself. If I will be a part of your government, as a matter of fact, I'm a part of the government. Make no say yes, we chop well. Even if now 2.
We never even win election, self. You don't already show who you be.
Good. No, it is always good to at least put out your mind, make Nigerians know what you want. Governors will do well. But why go say we no go chop?
Are you willing to work with me to better Nigeria?
I am willing to work with you.
Do you agree that we should not go abroad for healthcare?
But yes.
Do you agree that we should not send our children abroad?
I agree with you.
Do you agree we should use Nigerian products?
Yes.
Do you agree we should make sacrifices?
To an extent.
And I be say you don't agree.
And
to an extent. I can't be working with people like you.
No,
you don't want
don't
progress.
Even bring that in.
No, you don't want progress of this country.
I want.
Please, stay on your own.
And they take my own belly play. And they take my own belly play. I like food. I will be sincere with you. I like food because that's why they get this energy to take talk. If I not chop, how will we address issue of national interest?
We don't need to talk again. Now work, we go to work. So we don't need
the
that.
Work not be food go require to take carry out that
work different from talk. To talk now say you just dey talk, but work now say we dey see movement.
In fact, you know go win that election.
Don't dey swear for me.
No be swear, you no go win that. If they put this policy, we no go chop, you no go win that election. I no go. In fact, we will not even go there.
Well, make we talk about the people wey we say don't win election because now them our matter concern.
Exactly.
Now. President Muhammadu Buhari, the Vice President, our House of Reps members,
the governors,
our senators, the governors,
everybody,
the State House of Assembly,
local government chairman, councillors, them.
E go dey very, very important. Make una realize say this is a shot. Speak English. This is a chance to make history.
Thank you.
And to write your name in gold in the annals of Nigeria history. What did that mean? Be say. The good one I do today. If you don't want to forget that, shebi yesterday with the talk of people wey say they do their best to see say Nigeria get independence.
Yes.
And we mention people like
Herbert Macaulay,
Tafawa Balewa, Aminu Kano,
people plenty.
People wey try their best to see say they fight for Nigeria independence. Now, even if for anything, every 1st of October 1960, when we come out, they do independence of Nigeria, we go remember these people
exactly.
there. So it's very, very important. If we now want make we also remember, say The fact that they say that labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. No, because of say we just define lyrics to add to our national anthem.
Because those lyrics, they're very symbolic. It carries strong meaning. Look at it defines what it will be as a country. And if you don't reflect that, probably feel produce that particular content of that national anthem. In fact, you're a failure to this country. You are. Because in fact, in the end, we'll just carry your name. Chukudi, we even supposed to get a record of say, okay, see where we go put names of people who don't achieve.
History.
See where we go put names of people who say they're not try at all.
He did for history. He got to record the Hall of Fame.
Thank you.
And he got to record the dustbin of history.
Person
if they don't say they consign your name to the dustbin of history,
achievers,
it means they don't forget about
great historians, achievers, people don't break record. They go there inspired. By the time they will come here, see the first name, they go even say, no, this is not my portion. God forbid I reject it. Let me stick with this.
Very true. Nobody they like identify with bad thing. Everybody they like identify with good things. So it go good. If you want to make people look, you say, okay, during the time when you spend for government,
yes,
we see progress. It get what they call fawehimism.
Fawehimism.
The late legal luminary. I don't speak English. Now it inspire me, so I won't go study law. The late legal luminary.
Why not go study that law?
Jam 4 times.
Oh, which means you're not smart enough to...
No, not be smart enough. You, when you first me finish like 10 years before I come, I don't still meet you. Jam for you get my you won't talk about thing. No, you APC me, I PDP you. No, you APC me, I PDP you. No, you want to enter me, I enter you back.
I say why you not eventually see the law.
You know, you say I'm not smart enough, and I tell you, when you finish 10 years before I finish, I still come meet you.
Now, question I ask you.
I answer your question.
I think I went to smart enough.
I can't tell you, say you when you finish 10 years before me now. I still come meet you.
No, that is an insult.
It's not an insult. Me, not smart enough.
You insulted me directly.
Not smart enough is not an insult. Not willing to support me to change Nigeria is not an insult. Not willing to make sacrifice to move Nigeria forward is not an insult.
No, don't bring
telling me that you cannot make sacrifice, you must eat 3 times a day.
I said 2. I stick to 2. I said at least 2. But that one no go work. Now I try to make you understand.
You say at least 2 and it no go work. Who are you?
I say 1, that one no go work.
Why 1 no go work?
Yeah, who want to chop 1?
How many times President Muhammadu Buhari dey chop?
Why would they even argue over position we never get?
Now you the talker, now you change that now. You encourage me finish. I will carry placard. I will follow you. I call the outline. You say yes. Now people like you, I go put for government. You
but
chop money.
It's not also a bad
now people like you, I will put for government. You disgrace.
No, I reject it.
It's not about rejecting. You dey show for your body.
I will serve the people.
The things what you feel do.
No ever point me. Say. Don't ever point that your hand. Say.
You be like person when we say go use body. Now you go dey fight when they put green bottle inside budget. As I look you.
Okay, don't do you.
As I look you, they show for your body.
Don't do you.
Budget, they go put.
Ministry of take this thing personal. You don't take this thing personal.
Ministry of what?
I will go start.
Who go come say National Assembly? Ministry of Enjoyment.
Please.
Ministry of Enjoyment.
I ever suggest such to you.
I'm suspecting you.
Don't ever suspect me.
I can see the future.
I don't know who I be.
I can see the future.
Not even point out your hand at me. What did I do you?
The way you dey wave your hand really shows say as you dey control waiters them for bar. Now the way you wave your hand.
In fact,
the way you wave your hand.
How best will I deal with
the
you?
The way you wave your hand.
How will I deal with you?
I never go break.
Break? You won't go break?
We are going to.
You don't talk finish. You won't go break. You say don't see me have.
Ministry of Enjoyment. Now you won't put inside budget.
Break.
I will not allow it. We are going to make some.
And I will not support you. See that placard. I don't put them down already. That placard. I don't carry again. Now what's it?
Welcome back to our City Hot. Here's the good Chukudi. I don't come inside studio, and we go apologize to Una because our telephone lines, he get the way we say the thing don't take jam. A network cause am, but we go try rectify am so that if you get chance, you go call in to contribute and stay concerned the topic will carry come. We don't talk about Oga Presido's speech yesterday, 7 a.m. After the 3 months when he spent abroad, and he don't come back, can't tell Nigerians the plan when we say in government get, and plenty important things as it take they affect everybody inside of Nigeria. We can't ask whether that particular broadcast, whether the thing give you any hope or it restore any confidence inside your mind. We tell Una say, Una fit tweet at us, that is, Una carry waka go Twitter, at Wazobia Max with the hashtag as it dey hot, and we will gather your message. We get this one from Pelumi Ogunleye. He dey tweet with all at Allwork Pelumi 1996. and he come out come talk say he agree say we need plenty sacrifice for inside obodo Nigeria because he get the way when we say the country situation don dey and na people when we say go make sacrifices na he go move this our country forward. He can also talk say when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. He say nothing good comes easy, sacrifice is needed. And from wetin Pelumi Ogunleye they talk say e go good make we do everything we fit do inside obodo Nigeria as a people and as those when they government so that our country go take better. And the fact say we go dey put ourselves first every time and na why they cause problem inside this our country. Make we consider our collective interest. For example, if we go create jobs so that those when we say don't go to school or when they qualified for these jobs go get these particular jobs and live better life to get them, e dey okay. If we be contractor and government give us contract to build road, make we build better road so that accident no go dey happen for inside this our road. That one na to put the ultimate interest, collective interest of the people first. And wetin be that interest? Improvement in their life, betterment of people, security, job and power and plenty other things when we say go make their mind happy. We go still collect messages. Remember, at Wazobia Max and with the hashtag as it hurt.
And one more thing we also need to add up. Going with, by that particular message my brother read there from Kalumi, it goes to say Nigerians, we get this collective voice. So when things they go bad, when government they actually get things right, at least will they get these unified voices of people saying, okay, this is the directives the government is supposed to take. These are the things the government is supposed to do. Government on this particular sector, perhaps this angle, now no get them right. You go also see yes. Nigerians don't actually key into the problems we will get. Understand, say, yes, there are problems. And going by that, it also means that at least there are people who say they don't assign the responsibility of doing what? Handling these problems. And if the people do fail in their own core responsibilities of addressing issues where we're supposed to benefit everybody, then there is a problem. And with the same voice, we don't also see people, they talk about government development, they talk about how government is supposed to rule and all that. I believe, say, that same voice, now that same voice will also supposed to bring together, gather and together, and make sure, say, they're big enough, well enough to say, okay, government, okay, time don't reach for us to also make our own minds known. Time don't reach for us to also insist on this thing and this good governance to come our way. Because if people say we don't give them too much time, or probably too much space, and now can they use them the opportunity given to people anyhow. And for that, if we gather voices the way they gather, based on how they bring in opinions when it comes to issues about government, then I believe so we also channel that strength towards ensuring, say, government give us that appropriate thing by insisting on what is right.
Very true.
Now, what can it be?
And it's very, very important make people they participate in the process. And we always they talk about top as the hot. Say, don't look, and they cause problem for inside our political setup. Based on say people go look, say, if I even go inside, what thing go happen? If I even vote, would not see them go still win. If I talk now, they go tell me make I shut up. If I talk me whenever chop belleful, now me won't talk. If we continue for this particular mindset, our children go come they agonize. What do that mean? To just they complain without taking any action. Why you dey hungry? Why light no dey? Why insecurity dey? Why bad road plenty? Why we go gather money after we don't work? We go save to send our children go Ghana. Cotonou. No be say this country is not good though. But if we dey claim say we be giant of Africa and we get University of Nigeria, University of Ibadan, University of Lagos, ABU Zaria, we get Ife, we get different schools when we say don't produce people for this country when we say if they come out their head they come out smoke. Chukudi, even though you no go see
no go too far. There was a time in our Nigerian history we say people wey no fit, wey no get admission enter universities for Nigeria, that then they will apply for universities abroad. They go universities for Obodo Ibo, say they want to go because they don't see admission collect here. And that to tell you how stiff education was and how strong our educational system they here that time. But down the line, the same people we say we benefit from that particular good governance, we benefit from that particular strong educational orientation and a system where they on ground. They're not fit define and ensure that tradition continues till now.
Very true.
How can we be strolling to countries around us? Countries where we feel say we'll be better off.
No be say we will
be better off.
If we check this way, they make country great. If you check population, if you check potential, if you check resources, we pass these people. We pass them.
But meanwhile, that own institution will not fit build them. Will not fit improve them.
Waiting.
That's disappointing.
Is that what Smart Term tell us on top of Twitter? Edwin Tam at Smart Term. He talk say make Baba Buhari open his eyes to see things by himself. And the truth be say sometimes they talk say our people there maybe because the AC when they inside office they cold well.
Then
they go just feel say heat no day. And from AC when they inside office, AC when they inside motor, AC when they inside house, AC, everything about them, they will no longer be able to see. Now he don't talk and say, make Baba Buhari open his eyes, make him really see. And our president don't talk and severally say, he knows say Nigerians they suffer. Good, it is one thing to know. Thereafter, what thing you do to address those issues?
Yes.
We know say President Buhari they walk around the clock. If they really show for him body, say he na person when we say he like Nigeria and he want make Nigerians enjoy, but we need to see plenty action.
Exactly.
I love you 10 years you no propose. Now he be say now you dey draw the gap back. Could be not be true.
You say?
I say I love you you no propose. Now he be say now you dey draw the gap back. 10 years no be true.
I want to try relater. Who exactly they refer to?
I know they refer to anybody. They ask question. I just they make statements.
Okay, yes. Based on that,
Nigerians are suffering. Nigerians are suffering. Okay, what have you done? When did they make Nigerians suffer? People go work. They know they collect salary. Yes. The salary when they collect, things they very very high for them to buy. Life na struggle. So you spend your salary, they buy fuel for motor. Spend your salary, they buy fuel for generator. Pay school fees. Every time, everything they increase. Nigerians are suffering. What are you doing to I go speak English to ameliorate their difficult situation?
That English, you don't waiting. You don't speak this English since for some weeks now. You're speaking, they throw big grammar. They get people confused. This one way you speak now. I mean, come on, break it down, let them understand.
Unkubi, if you want to make a break and down,
not because of me. Not because of me.
Because we talk about suffering and
not because of me.
Nigerians they suffer. What do you do? Nigerians are suffering. What are you doing to ameliorate?
To Nigerians.
Nigerians when they watch us in the odds, they really understand. They wise. They be Solomon. If you say Nigerians they suffer, what are you doing to ameliorate? They don't understand. Say what do they do to use balance the situation? If you don't understand, tell me to help you. Not be saying you come to talk say you are fighting for the people.
Get us confused.
English police. Now you dey fight. Grammar, DSS of grammar, DSS of grammar, gatekeeper of English. Now you they fight. Last born of Queen Elizabeth.
I am fighting for the people.
You are fighting for
make them understand. Make them understand.
You don't tell them for the meeting. The meeting when they do, when they fix price of food, they go out. The meeting when they do, when they declare public holiday for Kogi State yesterday.
Might not be real.
You don't talk.
Some of this English fee no be real. Fee just now start where you coin from your own pocket.
Which coin?
Call they give people.
Defender, Voltron of English. Now you want to defend people for English. If you don't understand, say Chukwu dey abeg. Break the thing down. I go break am down. Person dey talk of suffering. Come talk say you say you understand the suffering. What are you doing to? I even take permission. I go speak English. Ameliorate.
Imagine Nigerians, please. Forgive him. Pardon him. For those of you who don't understand, pardon him. He don't also explain what that thing mean. But we go back and say, make it try break and down.
Make we take Abdullahi Oyetunji. Abdullahi Oyetunji tweet at us at Abdullahi Oyetunwan. He talk say in Bele sweet time, say President Muhammadu Buhari don't return safely. And he talk say for that particular speech, he won't hear plenty things. Say President Buhari not tell us anything about his health. For example, now this thing sick me. Now when I don't well, I promise you now say I no go outside again. According to what me I think from the question when he talk because he talk say Oga President don't talk anything about his health. He just move on. Abdul Latif went tweet at us at last month 99. He talk say President Buhari alone no fit do am. Say we all need to come together for a better Nigeria. We only they talk about all of us in the hall say, hey, broom when be one, it go easy. A broomstick, you go break am. But when it dey bunch, even if you be incredible work, it go dey difficult because as you dey bend and the thing dey bounce back, as you dey bend and the thing dey bounce back. As people wey come from different ethnic backgrounds, if we pool resources, I go speak English again. If we galvanize, no talk say you don't understand.
Galvanize, right on. Please, not be today begin to use galvanize. They go understand that one. You don't because you don't be break and down.
No, I won't know now. I won't know. At least.
But that ameliorate ability. Ameliorate.
If we pool resources, if we like I go begin to use sign language for Nkubi now. If we pool resources, if we galvanize and try as much as we can to do what? To work as a people. We go fit move this our country forward. Oga President suppose they look back. They see 180 million plus Nigerians. When they will tell them say, "Na Ganiru and Iso Gnazu," meaning say they go
move forward.
Thank you.
We dey behind you.
Igbo interpreter. Igbo now, if na Igbo now you run interpret, they move forward, they behind
Nigerians,
you. Or Aneze Igbo. Bring corner make we break. Or Aneze Igbo.
Now, but say I even help you out.
No be help me
because
out.
I know say if I leave that particular translation for you,
our brothers and sisters wey come from other parts now, they no go complain. Now you want
wait, don't be speak the Igbo.
Why you not talking for English?
And for me to rescue you, I had to just quickly translate.
Rescue.
Can't give the meaning. Because they're not going to say this is not a platform for just one tribe.
Emergency service.
It's a platform for every Nigerian.
Emergency service.
We don't hear and finish. And Nigerians still they sending their messages, and the messages still they trooping. And at least they say we don't hear what the people they talk. And well, in as much as we know, say people that actually want know more about Oga Presido's and medical like this thing. The major thing we say, make we thank God say Oga Presido don't come back, and now be key thing. And make we also appreciate the fact say as coming on stepping into Nigeria, you don't even waste time. You can't give us that particular speech we give us yesterday. Now to also tell you say yes, at least we don't see a leader, a president where we say he don't come back to in this activity, he don't come back to in position to do it to move the country forward. And in 7, we don't. Why he was away? Would it be they asked to say where did he go to? How is his health? Waiting be the worry and take the government to the move the way we want. But now we don't do this thing. Make we self do it and come together, join hands. Make we also support the system, because not only way if we support the system by getting involved. Now through that vein we will get them right. But if we decide to bring this ethnicity thing, tribal issues and religious factors, can't they say no because it's not from my tribe, because it's not from my religious background, and I no go support them. It no go work. So get yourself involved. Join the train of Nigeria. Question your leaders when necessary. Join in ensuring you reshape your country, your community, because every sector of Nigeria get governance. We get government for local government sector, and we get government for state. We also get the federal level. So get yourselves involved. By the time you question your leaders for different regions, development, what is development? You always say they come out rapidly. That's what it's supposed to be. Every time, not be said just the federal government alone. Make also extend this same thought, this same feeling to the local angle of government. By doing that, you go to say, at least we're not going to complain this kind of complaint, they complain all the time.
Very true. And it go good make we all understand, say, if our collective interests stay together, it means say our suffering also they related.
Yes.
In the sense, say, if light dey your house,
you know what question
light
where you
dey
come
my
from.
house, we go save money from say we dey always dey think say hey, I wan buy fuel, I wan buy fuel, I wan run my generator and the rest of them. That one na extra money for us. It means say two of us get one particular interest wey go benefit us. Now make we check the one wey go make am difficult. For example, light no dey. Instead of make papa sleep, he go dey fan him children because no papa wan make him pikin suffer. He go dey fan them for night. Heat rash, you go spend money to buy dusting powder so that the thing go dey okay. All these things make we begin dey reason am. All this one go come and they talk say, hey, Igbo people, hey, Yoruba people, hey, Fulani, Hausa, Calabar, Akwa Ibom. Now so that they do, they're wicked, they do this. Not be say people, no, every natural thing for human being to they wicked. But what thing we must do now to ensure say we judge people, I go talk like Martin Luther King, we judge people by the content of their character. And not because of our perception of these particular people. Hey, we know they marry Yoruba people, they too do this. Hey, for where we come from, we know they marry Igbo people, they too do this. If you do business with Igbo man and you think go bring plenty money, you go just say you no want to. You go just say you no want to.
You don't even see the point be saying if you go to a region like a place like Isolo, we know so we get Yoruba people where they live there, we get Igbo people, we get different tribes. And once lights go that place, say they take lights. You know the question say wait to because of say the person where they in government now also man make I select people where they go take that light for their rooms or this thing. Now everybody they suffer them. Road, what they talk about? Not one tribe or a particular region, and then they drive on roads. Different people they drive on them. Okay, what I know them for community? Not be just one tribe they suffer them. Now everybody they suffer them. And all these things, if you look at it, go to say now collective problem we get. And if we go there divided by say because of say this person come from here, then we never really serious to address our problem. Now what do you mean? If we say yes, those things will affect us more. We'll go even empower us. Because by the time you get light, I think you go see people will go come up with good initiative. We go feel they're very productive. Say okay, because of light, they see this idea don't come up. May I take and empower myself. May I take and empower people around me. If good roads they at least I will fit give myself target say between this duration I don't reach where they go.
Very true. And still talking about problems. Edwin Tam when they tweet at us at smart term come out come talk say our universities when they inside the border Nigeria today based on the things wey be say me and Nukubi talk about say e get the time when we say our universities produce people when we say if them cough other people go stand say these people wey sabi don come and he talks about our universities today they know they rated amongst the best for inside Africa. I need to give one information now wey be breaking news as e take concern one accident wey happen for inside Benin City. Bragg Blinks come out come talk say our government no dey try at all. Say that they suffer us for this our country. Say make them pity us small. E dey important make we beg them make they pity us, but e go good make we also tell every Nigerian say now we put them there, now we be their oga. They be our servants because they go see come beg us, I beg now, vote for me. Because if we don't vote for them, they don't go to that particular office. So when they hold these people accountable and responsible, they tell them, say, you talk, say you go do this one. I beg, do and quickly, make Nigerians they very, very happy. You get what in Sally Williams, when they tweet at us at Inon2222 talk. He talk say he greet or he say they greet us. So say the problem when he the face where and when he believes say plenty Nigerians they face now electricity problem. Say if Nigeria they give other country them light, why he be say we they suffer light? And this is not something when we say plenty people don't understand. And we go talk say we be giant of Africa. We do this one for this country. We do that one for this country. They do this, they do that. We will be the people when they inside the giant.
What they do.
We know they enjoy what they do. Now outsiders they enjoy. I'm not be saying no good to help people. Oh. It's good to help. That one really shows say you be big brother. But big brother when they give other people cow meat, when your own brothers never even chop pomo when they even give anybody anything for body. Now be say that big brother na waste. It go good make government and the people of Nigeria do everything we go do to use ensure say this country all of us better.
Exactly.
And it go good make we remind us say all these things not be El Dorado. No be El Dorado, Nkubi. No be El Dorado. Because people go talk say, Nigeria now, we could just dey manage, God go help us. E get the time when we say, some people go tell you say the good old days. What be good old days? Good old days na the days when we say some people look say Nigeria better, Nigeria good. We can return back to the good old days and enjoy. Nigeria will become paradise, El Dorado, and we are all going to sing Kumbaya. Make I talk this one, make you join the two together. We are going to sing. Before I talk El Dorado, may I join this one. When we get to paradise, Nigerians will begin to sing Kumbaya.
So what be El Dorado? What be Kumbaya?
Thank you very much. From the way when I take talk, you go understand.
No. Not be for my sake, for the sake of Nigerians.
Who could be last?
Anyway, I don't hear now. El Dorado, Kumbaya. Now, one problem with that, and I believe Nigerians don't understand what we don't talk here today. And we do the major thing is say, hey, in as much as we could say we pity, me now, maybe we also pity ourselves. Now, one last talk on pity ourselves because if you look the condition where it is today, you need to pity that condition first. Then that condition will go fit come define your stand. Because they know enough of this suffering, enough of this pain. Make we take the bull by the horn. Make we do it. Make we elect people who know say they go fit put us in the condition where we want.
Why you be saying now when show end? Now your power they come. Make we thank Sally Williams. Make we thank Bragg Blinks, Edwin Tam, Pelumi Ogunleye, Abdullahi Oyetunji, Abdul Latif. And we will also use this opportunity to apologize. Yes, say our telephone lines. We dey try see how we will take balance the wire so that everybody go call and connect us. Hopefully by tomorrow we go down balance everything. But those who reach us on top of Facebook, when reach us on top of Twitter, we appreciate. Until we come back again tomorrow with another topic where they come up plenty smoke.
Bye.
To enjoy more of these our Ogbonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love am.